And I want to be a part of a community that have the same values that I have.
Yeah.
And
Most definitely.
when I think about HBA and think about one, you get 80% commission, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that, which means they only have they only keep 20% if that much, right? Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
but with that 20%, they still take out of that to feed the hungry.
Oh, that's
Yes.
awesome.
That is insane,
We all good.
right?
I'm just loving the laughs and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Queenie was talking trash about our thumbnails, but she gonna hook us up though. She said her thumbnail is going to be on point, right?
Yes.
Was it the Kratos look? I don't know.
Oh well, I mean, go ahead, Queenie. Tell them what you said. Tell.
So you put
It,
him on the spot. Okay, cool. So, hi Steve. What I was saying was, I do love the whole YouTube you guys YouTube channel,
mm,
but the thumbnails it just wasn't.
it's not catching her attention.
Yeah, it wasn't catching my attention, and I was trying to find a way to tell.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't get nervous.
I
None
was
of
trying to
these.
find a way to say it, but the reason why I didn't come out and say it at the
Mm,
beginning because I didn't have a solution. So
mm,
I was trying to create one to send it
mm-hmm,
first before I made my statement, but that
mm.
didn't happen because as being a mom is just crazy. So I'm like, let me just say it now.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell y'all something about Queenie. She is a new mother of a 9 month old baby boy.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Yeah, and we're all parents here,
Yep.
Hmm.
and let me tell you, we all love our kids. And when I saw Queenie doing her thing, and then I contacted her, and I was like, man, she got a 9 month old baby, and she's still out here pumping out content. Boy, I ain't got no excuse,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
none. So with that, we want to welcome everybody to Passive Games for Life. I'm Roger. That's Dave. We have Steve, and our special guest tonight is Queenie Pierre. And on Passive Games for Life, we like to focus on the four pillars of success, which is mindset, skill set, tool sets. So you can pair all of those together to get assets, thus landing you passive gains for life. So we want to get right into it. We got the one and only Queenie here. Queen,
Mhm.
tell us, how did you get your start in, you know, what you do?
Okay, great. So I'm gonna be honest. I do more than one. I do a lot of things,
Uh,
but I'm first a mom and a wife, and then a content creator. So let me just put that out there. So those things come first, right? If I need to take a break, I'm gonna take a break.
Yep.
um, but it all started because one society. I was told to go to school, get my degree, and I'll be able to be successful. At least be able to make some money, right? I
mm,
think we all was told that.
Mm-hmm.
all of
And I
us.
did it. I
Mm,
did everything by the books. I said, okay, I'm gonna wait, gonna get married, then have a child. Right? I'm gonna go and get my degree so I can be successful. I thought
yes.
if I do that, everything will be okay. And in the process of doing so, I realized that I trying to use my good language here.
Hey, no, use your language, man.
I just found it's BS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it is so we are so brainwashed into thinking that going to school and getting a degree, that's all we need to be successful. But we in this rat race to try to like make money for others,
Yeah.
right? I
Hmm.
was working, and this is sad because I mean at the time I was pregnant, I was working more than two, actually three jobs,
Mm,
and I still wasn't able to pay. Like at least when we pay the bill, I didn't have money to do anything.
Oh,
mm,
And I
Wow.
tell you, I was living at the time in Idaho, and it snowed, so I had to drive for like 45 minutes just to get to work, run off the road, putting myself in danger and my unborn child at the time in danger. Just
mm.
for what? And for who?
Right.
Nobody.
Because I was just a number to those people,
Mhm.
replaceable. And I told myself, I cannot carry on like this anymore. Like, that was my breaking point. Crying every single day. Mentally wasn't doing good, physically wasn't doing good, but yet I still had to go out because why? We needed to pay bills. And I told myself, I'm going to dedicate myself to building my business. I'm going to be successful. I don't care what it takes.
Mm.
I'm going to put in the work because I was already doing it for some crazy person, right? I was
Yeah.
already doing it for some crazy person. And I, just like everybody, TikTok is the go, right? I was on TikTok searching, trying to figure out how to make money online.
Yeah.
I was like, how can I make money online? And so I came across videos, and I'm the type of person, I guess, I jump in. Like if I hear something and I like it, and my soul, it take my spirit, I say,
Yeah.
okay, try this. If I have the funds to try it, right? I take risks. I take a risk with myself and investment, right? So I decided it was $25 at a time. Well, it's still $25. I was like, okay, I can I can spend $25 because let me be honest, we spend more money than
Yep.
buying crazy stuff, right? And so I took the chance and I never looked back after that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's what's
So how
up.
long you been doing it?
Uh, I've been doing affiliate marketing since November last year. So it's not like long, but I've been on the internet more than that. But I've started doing affiliate marketing November last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you how do you get your sales and all that? Like, how does that work? What's the process on that?
Okay,
Like, how do
that
you?
is awesome. Okay, so well, first, in order to get sales, you need to get leads, right? So, like any other business, if you have a physical business, meaning like a store, you need people to walk in your store. So we
Yep.
call that leads in order to even make it to a sale. So people need to be coming into your store. So persons need to be going to your website in order to convert them to sale. And so how you do that? You can do it different ways. Some people do it paid. So they do an ad and they put it out there on the internet. For me, if you're starting off and you don't have that kind of money, you leverage social media.
Okay.
So you use social media to do that. And what better platform to do it on than TikTok, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can do it on YouTube as well. It really depends on which one suits you. So use all the platform as a matter of fact, because it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can repurpose your content. So depending on your niche or the category, whatever it is you like, you start creating content around that. Now it will
Hmm.
take time because you're starting from zero, everything from scratch. So you're gonna build up following, build up that trust with persons who watch it. They're gonna trust you, they're gonna like you, they're gonna feel your vibes, they're gonna vibe with you, they're gonna start following you. And they wanna hear what you have to offer. And that's how I build leads. That's how people go to my website. So I provide them with education and entertainment, and I'm a friendly face. I just tell it as it is, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
With that, if someone really want to learn, I offer my help as well. Like I go beyond for persons. I don't just say, hey, head to the link in my bio and sign up. No, reach out to me on Instagram. We can have a conversation.
Okay.
I try to find a common ground with them because most people they're from the Caribbean as well. So that's something we could talk about, and we could talk about the struggles and why you want to get into this. Now I find a common ground because I was right there where they are right now. And so I make sure and I educate them about the decision that they're gonna make, which is go to my link and purchase whatever it is I am sharing with them. So I
Hmm.
educate them, and from that, of course, they'll get your vibes. They realize you're so helpful. Let me just go and click on this link.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and that's how it all starts. Now I do make some videos and say, hey, if you want to find out more, head to the link in my bio, or you could just hit me up on Instagram, right? I do make videos like that with my call to action, but yes.
Okay.
So explain to these guys what a call to action is.
Oh, okay. So okay, when you're creating videos, let me just say I always tell persons there's four things that you would need in your video. So you need a hook. And you don't need more cringy hook. It could be like a quick movement
Yeah.
to get the person's attention, right? Because at the end of the day, you're scrolling And if you don't grab people's attention, they're gonna scroll past.
Keep
And then you want to provide some kind of entertainment or education depending on the niche or the field you're in. And then you want to do a call to action, which means just like YouTube, you say, hey, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, right? You know, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's a call to action. So based on your field, like sometimes I do mindset. So I say, if you like tips, tricks, and mindset video, then give me a follow. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
Tell them if you like these things, then follow me. So yeah, that is my call to action. It really depends on the video. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
what's
like
up.
that you use that analogy as the store, like to get people to come on in and basically browse what you have and you know, yeah, because I'm really interested in getting into this, so I'm learning the whole process as we go along through these videos. So yeah.
Did we lose Queen?
Well, I'm sorry. What happened, Dave? I mean, Steve.
Dude.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
what's going on?
I'm sitting over here trying to do some what do you call it? Some producing on the side because I'm trying to get Evie Mux down pat. So it's like I'm sitting over here trying to switch between screens. So if you lost audio, Steve,
I
my
did.
bizzle.
For a second. I did for a second. I was like, what's going on? So I'm saying, since Queen, since you mentioned Instagram, one thing I noticed is when I'll scroll through Instagram lately, I'll see a lot more polished videos from some content creators. Like, I follow a lot of dog training stuff. I get a lot of dog training content, right? So I find like a lot of very polished videos from these people, and with affiliate links, from what I've noticed. So I kind of follow you a little bit. When I was in my band a few years ago, we would promote on Facebook and Instagram, stuff like that, and we would do things like share this, and we'll release a new song or something like that. Would that be considered a call to action as well?
Okay, so one, yes, but okay, it really depends on where you want them to be, where you want to get out of it. So from this video, if you create a video, you need to ask yourself, okay, what do I want my audience to do with this video? Like after they listen to this video, what do I want them to do? So after watching the video, if you want them to click on your website, then your call to action should be that. If after this video, if you want them to share your video, then that should be your call to action. So just trying to figure out, okay, this video I'm creating, what do I want my audience to gain from it? And what action do I want them to take? So when you decide that, that should be a call to action.
See, we were doing stuff like that. I didn't know what that was called until right now.
Yeah, man. For the people at home that's watching this, it could be learning the terms, trying to understand like what things are.
Yeah, the lingo.
You hear CTA. Oh, your CTA is. You're like,
What is that?
CTA, call to action. And we're like, oh, okay. Well, you need to see what is it? Your CTR needs to be good too. Be like, CTR.
Certified.
Click through rate. You start hearing and picking up these terms, and it's like, okay, well, I need to do this, I need to do that. So, I mean, this is why we want to speak with active affiliate marketers like Queeny and others who are actively out there promoting, who are actively out there getting their things out there, right? Because for a lot of people, it's theory in their head. They be like, "Ooh, yeah, this is what I want to do," but then until you actually meet somebody that's actually doing it, you be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not doing none of that." Oh,
Yeah.
You be
Yeah.
like, what's going on? So, man, I mean, you dropping knowledge on us, Queenie. Is that baby boy out here?
Yeah, you could hear him.
Yeah.
God, sorry.
And it got cold in there again too, huh? No, I'm just messing with you. Hey, for the guests at home, Queenie is in a place where it's very cold right now. Unlike Steve is in like the bunker up there in Pennsylvania. So
Virginia, it was actually like 80 degrees today.
Really, 80 degrees. And see, we're in Florida. We're like, I'm hot right now. Like,
I am too,
honestly,
but I have a jacket on.
Yeah, well, So if you hear Queenie's heater, y'all just gonna have to forgive all of that and just listen to what she's saying. Don't listen to what's happening around her. Okay.
Yes.
This is what everybody needs to know. Okay, go on. Go on. Let's talk some more.
It's
So
all right. We got wives coming in of roofs and stuff like that, so it's not.
yeah. We not big timing at the moment right now. We out here, we scrubbing. We in the trenches. We out here trying to get it done. So everything good?
Yeah, everything good.
All right, good. I'm about to say, if you need to go check on baby boy, go check on baby boy. It's all good.
He's with his dad. Let his
Ah.
dad have a taste of it. Come on.
Yeah.
He over there. Shut up, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to babysit every day. I just put him in front of roadblocks and he take care of himself. Now let me stop.
Hey, I
Yeah.
had another question. So it's $25 a month, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
So
what's $25 a
I'm
month?
sorry.
Because you just talking off the cuff.
Funnel, the HBA funnel, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I was watching a video the other day, and they were talking about it includes a SAM cart, right? So you can do all your transactions, your custom websites, right?
Yes.
I think that's awesome because that SAM cart alone is what, like 200 or 150 a month?
Yep.
You know what's crazy? I keep seeing people doing this. And I think, sometimes there is a saying back home. You literally, you don't know what you have until you lose it,
Hmm.
or until you realize, like, for me, I didn't know what I have until I see what other persons was doing.
Mm.
Hmm.
And just literally couple minutes ago before I jump on here, someone created a course. Now they do affiliate marketing too. Bear in mind, I don't ever bash anyone's course
Yeah.
because I know that every course has something to offer someone. It
Correct.
don't matter what, right? They do have its pros and its cons. But the thing is, with other courses, you don't have a clue as to how to set up a system.
Hmm.
And that's what I try to explain to people. Yes, affiliate marketing may come across as simple, like the structure, it's fairly simple to understand. But if you don't put up your system right, then it's going to be very difficult. And so a lot of people are charging individuals to set up their system for them. And I'm talking over $200 just to do a funnel builder and attach their domain to the to their funnel builder. So and the email autoresponder. Those three tools that you need: a domain, email autoresponder, and a funnel builder. People are charging individuals $200 to build that for them. But
Wow.
with this company, you get the training inside.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's $25 you're paying for the funnel builder, bear in mind, because
Mhm.
other companies you get a training on affiliate marketing, then you have to go and purchase a funnel builder. But with
Mhm.
this company, they're teaching you about affiliate marketing and they have a funnel builder in their system. And they're teaching you how to set up your funnel builder,
Yep.
how to set up your email, email autoresponder, how to buy your domain and integrate it
Yeah.
for $25.
That's awesome.
So now I'm seeing that the other persons who I'm not bashing on them, they're doing
No.
great because in my mind I was like, boy, I wish I could create that because I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But I already promoted $25 business, so
Yeah.
it does it anyway. So I can't create a course on that because this course already done that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
the only course that I know that actually give you all of this for just $25. Like that
Yeah.
is so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's because of the founders.
Yes.
What's Paul and
Paul and
Mike?
Mike, yes.
Yeah.
They all right. So the founders of HBA are Paul. Man, I'm messing up his last name. I know their first names, Paul and Mike, right?
Right.
So when these guys got into creating HBA, they were they are active affiliate marketers or former affiliate marketers, but they're still active, right? Because they're
Yeah.
still on there doing their training. They're showing everybody what they do. You get to see over the shoulder, like them doing their thing every single day, right? They do like 11 trainings a day. So these guys were tired of going into these affiliate marketing programs with people who were changing their programs often, who were constantly changing the pricing of their programs. Like, to do affiliate marketing at the level that you're able to do it in HBA would normally cost an individual upwards to thousands of dollars a month just
Wow.
to do it,
Oh, because all the individual
because of
items you
all
need.
the individual pieces, the autoresponder, the funnel builder, the training,
Domain
the
names.
pages. Well, because see, what they do is they show you, okay, go to this website, you get these domains for cheap. Hey, you know what? If you get response, they'll give you this one for like this amount of money, but we're going to include your payment system, which is Samcart, which if you got Samcart on your own, that's a whole nother thing that you have to come out of pocket for each and every month.
Mhm.
So with all of those things that you would normally have to just kind of bring in together, and then you have to foot the bill until you make your first sales. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've created a program,
Complete package.
yes, in a community, so that way you're not just like by yourself out here in the wind trying to figure things out. Like when I saw Queenie, I was like, yo, you in the fam, what's up? I'm like, we need to talk. And she was like, yeah, for sure, let's do this thing. So me and her met a couple of weeks ago, and I was like instantly blown away by how quickly she has like dove into this thing, because I've been in HBA much longer than her, but I took the long way because I'm doing something different. But at the same time, Queenie was like, no, we need to get in here, we need to get these sales going, and we need to do this thing. And that's why I was like, yo, you got to be on the show. You got to get on here, and you have to tell other people what you're doing, because for a person who's working a job, who's doing that everyday life, but they want to change, right? Here is your model, a mom,
Yeah.
brand new mom, right?
It's crazy.
Baby boy, brand new mom, working a full-time job, driving in the snow, doing all of this stuff, and you was like, no, this is not going to be the end of me. I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going to get inside this trench, and I am going to fight for my freedom. And doggone it, she's fighting.
Yeah. That's
She
awesome.
is fighting. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to send you some doubles from the roti shop over here just to.
No.
I know.
I can do it always right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that Trini food. Y'all, these guys don't know about that. They don't,
Nope.
they don't know nothing about that. And you know what? I forgot to tell you, my next guest next week, he's from Trinidad as well.
For real?
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes. He lives here in Fort Lauderdale too. I was like, oh, we got the Trinis in here.
Okay, I can't wait to watch that episode.
Yeah. Hopefully my thumbnails will be better. Excuse me. Had a little cough.
Yes, hopefully by then.
Hey, yes. No. All right. People, y'all wasn't here for this, but Queenie definitely gave me some feedback on my YouTube thumbnails. And when you hear feedback, it gets you right here. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that hurt. But it's good feedback because I didn't know, right? So Queenie's like, look, I've been looking for a way to tell you, but I'm just gonna tell you. Change that. Especially if you're gonna put my face on it. No. We changed that. So yeah, man, she came through. Queenie gonna hook us up. So when y'all see this thumbnail, just know she's got her fingerprint on it. I can't wait to see
a lot
it.
of pressure, right? A lot of pressure.
There ain't no pressure. What you mean pressure? Pressure from who? I can't wait to see what you gonna come through with. Because I'm definitely gonna post it. If it look like Crayola crayon, I don't care. I'll be like, this is Queenie, y'all.
No problem. I can submit. I can work on it tonight if I have some time.
Nah. Hey, you know what was pressure? When you was like, how you do this? And I was like, oh, yeah, this is how you do it. Because, all right, so last week, was that last week or the week before? I can't remember.
Week before, I think.
So we were talking, And I was like, yeah, I usually do the technical stuff. She was like, all right, cool. Help me out with this problem. I got a problem right now. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's do this. So I'm helping her. I'm looking through her system here. She got the phone turned. She's like, all right, this is what I need to do. And she's using a program that I don't use anymore because of the update issues. And I was like, man, hold on. So I had to open up the program, which I did not delete yet. I'm still not going to delete it because I might run into another person like this. So I'm like, all right, fix this, fix that, change this. Boom. She was like, I got it. I said, now you got to make your video. She was like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. And she did. She knows. She made her video like it was like the next day, right?
Yeah, I just went and I record and I post it because I'm
So,
like, you have to be committed.
yes.
Like
Mhm.
honestly, with this field of work, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Consistency is key. And I want to say motivated, but I
Hmm.
reached to the point where um you need to stick to your goals.
Hmm.
So yes, you could be motivated because there will be days where you just don't have no motivation, and
Hmm.
you literally can't get from nowhere. But what you need to do is, if you made a goal, if you said I am doing this, I don't care wherever it is, you need to follow through with it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's how you'll be able to see results in this field.
Yeah, yeah. I'm totally understanding you on that because you know having that goal and then creating a system behind that to get that goal going, it'll change your life. You'll start seeing things that you didn't see before. You'll start noticing things that you didn't notice before. And when you can get into that moment where hey, look, this is getting posted or else I'll die. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you putting that kind of pressure on yourself. Like, if I don't do this, I might die. Like, that's just me. That's the kind of pressure I put on me because, hey, at the end of the day, and y'all, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. I've been doing this Conqueror challenge that I created. Did you see that, Queenie?
No, I ain't see it as yet.
Oh, please don't watch it. But it's on Instagram, and every day for the past 16 days, I've been challenging myself to get in front of the camera more. So I told myself, I was like, look, you're gonna go all in because if you know if you have people out here creating content, putting stuff up each and every day, what is your excuse? And why can't you do it? You know what you need to do. You got information you need to add. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to get over your fear of cameras. You're going to get over your fear of judgment from other people. And you're going to do something that you don't normally do in front of people. Like I have like a fear of dancing in front of people, right? Because number one, I don't think I can dance. So I literally am sweating to like gospel music on my Instagram, like dancing every morning. Like get up and just and working out just every single day. Now from that entire time, I think I've lost a total of like maybe 10 pounds, and it kind of fluctuates in between. But I changed my eating habits, I changed my sleeping habits, I changed my editing habits, I've changed just about anything you could think of that kind of kept me out of that groove of doing things. All of that has changed within within these past 16 days, and it's amazing the growth that I've had. And then now I'm getting all of these people on Instagram like liking my videos, people showing up. I'm like, what? And today I actually went live for the first time. And yeah, right.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing happened. Dave saw it. I'm like, because usually I do like my little drink flip and then I point it towards the camera. So I had just twisted the cap on it. So I thought it was on good. And I hit the live button and I was like, yeah, drink flip, splash all
Everywhere. I
over
saw
myself.
that.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, I'll be back. I got to get a towel. And came back and I did my little 20-minute 5 songs. Nobody could hear the music because of the live because I can't get the audio from my computer to go to my phone, and I'm not trying to complicate my entire world by integrating everything. So I'm just like, look, live on the phone, record it on my computer, bump it, and then y'all get an edited version later on, which I got to do after the show. So,
Man.
so it's literally every day. Get up, do it, edit it. Get up, do it, edit it. It's like after a while, it becomes like breathing. At first, it's hard. At first, it's like, how am I gonna do all of this? And then after a while, like when I saw her put up that video after we had that conversation, I was like, man, I ain't got no excuse. I don't have none.
Yeah.
But that's what it takes to get out of the rat race. That's what it takes to break free. Guy I listened to by the name of Myron Golden, he explained it by using escape velocity, right? And you know, when you have escape velocity, when a rocket is going through the atmosphere, it's a lot of shaking, it's a lot of trembling, it's a lot of pressure on that ship. But when it finally breaks through the atmosphere, it floats.
Yeah.
But before you get there, things is like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, this is nice. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Be
saying?
on top of the world.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we all have to do it at some point. But if you don't apply the things that you learn, and you just taking notes, and you're just watching videos, and you get up the next day and do the same thing, you have to put it to action. You have to put it to action. If you don't put it to action, you won't make anything from it. So,
How did you ever use the Freedom Launchpad that they have on there?
I went through it once. Okay, let me be honest. I I had no, and this is why the community is so important.
mm,
You need to take action. Nobody else is gonna do it for you. So when I
Mhm.
just got started, I really didn't know how to navigate and how to get to the launch pad or how to do whatever. And it took me some time. And recently, I was like, "Oh, they have this." I was already on my journey, and I did research because every day I'm learning. And I was
mm,
like, "Oh my goodness, this is so much." Everything was right here at the beginning, but I wasn't aware of it.
mm,
Oh, okay.
Now they have the new member orientation so
mm.
that you can get familiar with everything that you need to know.
Yeah, see, I
But when
need to
I joined,
retake
it
that.
didn't have it.
Yeah, I need to retake that because when I joined it, they did not have it.
Oh, the Freedom
Exactly. And
Launchpad?
so,
Well,
sorry.
no, the Freedom Launchpad was there.
Oh.
You all right? So when we interviewed Robin,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and I was telling Robin like, "Yo, they got to fix that website, like, cause they be having stuff on it. You get like a whole panel of stuff, and then you click it, then a whole nother panel of stuff drop down, and then you click that, and then that whole panel goes away, and you be like, dang, uh, let me go back to that, and you click it, you be like, which one was it? And then you just get lost in clicking, and you end up on something new every time. You like, I know it was here. It took me 2 weeks to find some pictures that I was looking for because every time I went in there to click it, it was something new every time. So I gotta take a look at that new members orientation.
Yeah. And so I did went to the launch pad and I got it. And I think I still need to go through some training, but everyone who is coming on, I keep pointing them. Now I'm there guiding them. Say, hey, if you come on to do affiliate marketing, just focus on the affiliate marketing zone. Because when I came on, I just went to the funnel builder and I was
Mm,
doing everything that they taught me in the funnel builder. And I was kind of confused because I'm like, what am I missing? Then I realized you need to start in the affiliate zone. So I'm like, oh, okay, okay, okay. And then after doing that, then I found out about the lunch bag. So
mm,
Uh,
it is so much information in there that they are giving you. And
mm.
so I tell everyone, hey, that's why you can learn and earn at the same time.
Yes.
Because I haven't been through all the training. Oh, hell no. I still have a lot of training to go through. But when I have the time, I will go and click on it and learn something new. But I'm not putting pause on my business.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, yes, that did help.
Yeah,
That's good.
I happened to see that today, the Launchpad, and it was, I guess, an explainer of how the program works, and I like that because I need to know before I put this money into it what I'm getting into. So
Yes.
yeah, it makes
Yeah,
it. better.
I got to tell you, Queenie, Dave is like still trying to figure out what a scam is, and because this man is like, it's a scam, and I'm like, it's not a scam, Dave.
For
This
real,
is
Dave?
Yeah, but the
yeah.
thing, okay, so what got me, I'm always like Steve right now. How he's quiet, that's how I am all the time. When
Right.
he brought in Robin Williams, I was like, oh, she does HBA. He's like, yeah. I'm like, awesome. I have a ton of questions, and I just like rambled on, and I was ready to start right then and there.
Even
But I
though
used
I've
an
already
excuse.
told him all of this stuff. Like,
So
I,
what happened? What happened?
my excuse was work because I have a lot of side work, and I told Roger, starting next year, I'm gonna be dead. So I got slammed with work, so I'm taking the work that I can. Then now we're meeting you, and it's just like, okay, here's a second person.
It's a
It seems to be
sign.
working. Yeah, yeah. And you just started, right?
Yeah, I
So
started in November.
that's crazy.
That's
And
just right there.
and when was your first sale? Was it
Two
like
weeks after.
wow? Okay.
I
Oh,
like
and
3 weeks after. It was
3 weeks.
2.5 weeks into the third week.
Okay. What was that one lady I told you about, Roger? Star or
Amy Starr Allen.
Amy.
Maybe start. Oh
She,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
she came on and she kind of convinced me even more. She said, "I just wanted to see if it was a scam too. I'm gonna just make it a goal to get $40. $40. That was it." And she ended up making 240, something like that. So I was
Yeah.
like, man, that's awesome. You know,
Yeah.
she had a small goal and she actually went above that.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is that, well, one is not scam,
Yeah.
and two, I know it do have some people who are. Let me tell you, you need to align yourself with person. I don't know if you, I don't know your standards, your morals, your values that you have, right?
Yeah.
Me, I know what I have, and I want to be a part of a community that have the same values that I have.
Yeah.
And
Most definitely.
when I think about HBA, and think about one, you get 80% commission, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not only that, which means they only keep 20%, if that much, right? Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but with that 20%, they still take out of that to feed the hungry.
Oh, that's
Yes.
awesome.
That is insane. Like,
That is great.
so far for the year, they have made like over 20 something thousand meals. They have given the money that they donated was able to feed 20 something, I guess, people.
That's awesome.
So
I didn't know
imagine,
about that.
exactly, you are not just plugging into a community to make money, but you are giving back. Because when every sale, every time someone make a purchase from your link, that is you giving back. That is you giving a family that don't have a meal.
Yeah.
That's
And
nice.
as a social worker, that is something that I value because I grew up not knowing where the next meal was coming from.
Yeah.
That is how I grew up. It's 8 of us, brothers and sisters, 8 of us. My dad was really good providing. And if you bring home one biscuit, that need to share between all of us.
Wow.
So if you tell me I have the opportunity to still make commission, but still able to feed individuals, to feed family, I am taking it. I don't know any other program that doing this. It's crazy. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Anyway, sorry.
No, no, no. You doing a bang up job because I'm like I've been talking to Dave about this for the longest time, and every time he hear it from somebody else, it's brand new to him. So I'm like, go ahead, tell him some more.
Yeah, it is crazy. So I just like it aligned with me. So
Hmm.
I'm not in this to just, oh, I just want to make money. And that's the mindset. A lot of people,
Yeah,
when we come in, yes, ultimately, obviously, it's a business. Who don't want to make money in the business, right?
Yeah.
But your goal is to help. And I made that my goal to help person understand that they can make money online, that it is possible to do it. And I made it my duty to help them. And when I help them, obviously, I will eventually make a sale. And so that's how I go about doing everything.
yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Steve, you quiet, man. What's going
I know.
on?
And I'm blown away. I didn't realize that they did that. That's amazing.
That
Yeah,
is
man.
cool. I
I
didn't
guess
know
I'm
that.
doing a bad job at explaining stuff to these guys.
No, honestly, you
I
did
didn't
say
know
a
they
lot
did
of
that.
this. You did say a lot of
Work, man. You know, that's awesome.
Hey, Steve,
That's
can you
right.
bring your
Who is
mic closer?
what's that?
Can you bring your mic closer? You got a lot of ambient sound.
Ambient.
Yeah. Just put it to your lips, man.
The
Just get the
stand is
mic right up,
broken, but
right here to your face. Yeah, I just want to be able to hear you. Come on, Mike.
should have told
Come
me.
on, Steve. You know you be singing into Mike. Hey, Steve can sing, y'all. Don't let that gruff look fool you. He can sing. He's got the
How
voice of
about
an
now? How about
angel.
now? Is that better?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Is that
Is it?
better?
Yeah, put
yeah.
that
That's
gain on there.
gotta turn your gain up.
How's
But
that?
yeah, all right, good.
Is that better? Better? Check.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Check
That's a
one.
little bit
Check.
better. So I got a couple of more questions for you, Queen, because I know we rolling up on time. I know Dave's gonna have to get out of here pretty soon because he's got some stuff he's got to take care of. So let me ask you this: as when you bring in new affiliates into your program, how are you helping the people see the benefits of HBA? Because like me, I'm more like the orphan who came in. I saw a video and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna get in. And then I'm like, who do I ask for help? So I
Right.
didn't have a person that I could reach out to and actually talk to. That's how I ended up speaking with Robin Williams, Richard E. Harrison, and a couple of other people within HBA who kind of
Right.
like, hey, go here, go there. But I wasn't a direct, you know, join in under them. So it's not like I could just call them up and be like, hey, look, help me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
how do you help your people as they come in?
So one I keep them with I keep in contact with them on Instagram. So
Mm-hmm.
we do message back and forth on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I created a Facebook group because
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be able to know and help those who coming in. Because when I came in, I was kind of lost as well too. But
Mm-hmm.
then I received help. So I was like, okay, I do not want them to feel that loss, that feeling of I don't know what I'm doing. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want them to feel that way. So I created a group on Facebook that whether you're in the program or you're thinking about joining the program or you just I don't know, you just want to be in the group to learn more, it's there. And I'm
Yeah.
going to be doing sessions every month,
Mm-hmm.
bringing them on, doing a Zoom call. Um, whatever problems they have, I'm going to be there to answer it. And a lot of them probably need help with content creation, just come up with ideas. So I'm going to be providing solutions for their problems that they have when it comes
Yes.
to affiliate marketing. So that's how I'm helping them. And I did create a video. Hopefully they can go and watch it where they need to go if they just joined the program.
Mm-hmm.
I created a video showing them, hey, this is where you need to go. Um, Make sure and go here and watch these videos because that would take you along the program, the affiliate marketing program.
Okay.
That's how
So
you're doing it.
all right. So let me ask you this. So what's one common issue that you usually see with some of the affiliates that you come across, like some of the newer ones? What's the
Okay.
most common issue?
One, they want to make money too fast.
Ah,
And two, they don't want to show their face. Which
yeah.
I totally understand. Is like you don't want to show your face, you don't want to put yourself out there. All of these different questions, you're nervous. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to understand because I was once there.
Mm-hmm.
And I told myself I don't want to do this because one, I didn't know how to read and write.
Mm.
And I had to learn. And
Wow.
I basically was so ashamed of it, it prevented me from progressing.
Mm.
Because I was ashamed of what people would think if they find out that I didn't know this word or I don't know how to speak proper English. Who give a damn? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I reach a point, I have no shame to tell someone I don't know that word. I still can't read and write properly like how other people doing it.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna stop me from pursuing my goals and my dreams.
Oh, that's awesome.
Y'all hear that?
That's good.
It will
Did y'all hear that? I mean, come on. Did
That's
y'all hear that? Like we ain't got no excuse.
No, you
Like
don't.
none.
None. And I just want to say this. I keep telling people, I say, okay, David,
Mhm.
sorry, David, yeah. You you have a 9 to 5 job.
Correct.
You show up for work.
Yes. Well, I work from home.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. All right, okay, okay, okay.
I
But
used
some
to.
persons, anyone, they normally get up, dress, at least
Yeah.
back home, take a taxi, they go to work, and they meet people.
Yeah.
You're doing this for other people. Why you don't want to do this for yourself?
Hmm.
Why? Oh, because I'll be over the internet and everybody will be seeing me. Okay. Are you afraid of failing? Because if you fail, you can always start over again and do it
Yeah.
again and again and again.
Mm,
Yeah.
Right? Sorry, baby boy, you don't open. But then
no
the next thing
worries.
is the things that we're supposed to be worried about, we're not. Because there's so much things going on in the world right now
Mm.
that we should be scared, but we're scared to show our face on camera.
Yeah. It's
There's
silly.
so much other things. Because this is my thing. No one might remember me 10 years from now, 15 years. Like when I'm dead and gone, they mightn't remember who is Queen.
Mm.
So I don't give a damn about them right now. I'm gonna show up because I'm gonna show up to create the life that I want so I can live out my rest of life in peace so that I'm gonna be alright dying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know I lived the life that I wanted to live.
And don't you feel alive doing this?
Of course.
What?
Yeah.
Like
I'm.
you
I'm.
feel
So,
like, whoa, life is fun when you're doing this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let anyone like let me be this. When you're doing this, you have doubts because there are some days I'm like questioning myself still and like, why am I doing that? I don't want this person to see me. I'm like, get a hold of yourself because that is nonsense. Because
Mm.
these people might be judging you and
Mm.
they're sitting in their pajamas not making a dime,
yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But who's them to judge you? Come on. So
Nobody.
that's my take on it. And the next thing is that you don't want it enough. Because if
Yeah.
you do, you will.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
a lady told me the other day. Let me see if I can remember these quotes. I write it down. If your fears, okay, I might butcher this, but if your fears, mm, if your desire for success is greater than your failure for fears, then you will do it, or something like that.
Hmm.
But it just shows that how much do you want this? How much do you want to be successful? Because unless you reach to that low part in your life, and then you realize you can't, there's no way else to go but up.
Yeah.
I have reached that part and I realized I can't go lower than where I went.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only up from here. And then, just this one last thing. Someone said, um, they was teaching this boy a lesson, like, because he wanted to be successful. And the guy bring him out into the ocean, because we in the Caribbean and stuff, sorry. And he bring him out to the beach. And he said, you want to be successful? And the boy said, yes. And he said, okay, come. And he bring him out and he carry him out. And then he took his head and he dipped it underneath the water and he held it there for quite some time. No, he didn't kill him, but he held it for quite some time. And then he raised him up. And the boy was like, are you crazy? And he's like, when you was underneath it, what is it one thing you wanted? He's like, to breathe. He's like, and that is going to lead you to success. When the only thing you want to do is to breathe
Mm.
or to be successful, because that's all you want, you will put in the work. You
Yeah.
will do it. And that's what so if I want to run my own, be my own boss,
Mm.
I'm underneath that water, and the only thing I want to do is breathe. The only thing I want to do is be my own boss. Then I'm gonna put in the work. So
Yeah.
until you reach that level, then you might make excuses like, I don't have time.
Mm.
Yeah.
I too busy.
Mm.
No, you're on this right now. You make time for this. You can make time for your other business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need to choose the hard that you wanna do because everything is hard. It is difficult. Just
Yeah.
choose your hard, stick with it, and continue.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. Queenie done got me so many clips. Like I'm gonna be clipping up this whole video. I'm posting this everywhere. Like I'm clipping that, post, clipping that, post. Like, girl, you are dropping some bombs in here, boy. You got Dave over there sweating. He like, I need to breathe.
No, but it's so true. I mean, you only can get pushed so far, and it's just like you're done with it. You're done with the same cycle, waking up every day doing the same thing and for getting paid peanuts. So do your own thing and make way more money, and you're happier, and you work half the time.
Freedom is what we seek and is what we want. And a
Yes.
lot of people lack that. As a parent, I don't want to miss my child growing up. We
Oh
don't
my
have
God,
long
yeah,
on the face of the earth anyway.
No.
Couple
yeah,
years, like
Yeah.
honestly, I already live half of my years already. Like,
Mm.
yeah,
really, do I really want to spend the next half in this rat race working for persons, and then when I reach 60, oh, I could take a vacation. I can't even walk properly. Like,
Mm.
what
Right?
do you want me to do?
Trying to
yeah,
do it where you got some movement in your bones, Ralph.
Exactly.
yeah,
No, I feel you. And you got to see that baby boy grow up. You don't want to be missing that, sitting in somebody's office and them
yeah.
telling you, oh, why you 5 minutes late? Like,
I
what?
know, right? You're 5 minutes late. I have been there, and I know I will get fired the minute they tell me that. So I'm
Yeah.
good
Be thankful I'm even here.
because they gonna fire me.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got tried the other morning, man. I got there. Dude was like, hey, what time you supposed to start today? I said 7:30. Wow, what time is it? It was like 7:15. He was like, oh. I'm like, yeah, this is why I'm doing this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Tired
people
of
who
it.
just they don't care. They don't care about you. They care about
No.
their business, right? That's all
Yeah.
they care about. And I'm done with having to ask you to take a vacation. If I want to, I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm done with telling you, oh, I need to pick up my son early. Can I leave? Are you crazy? This is my son. He come first. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I do this?
I'm not a kid
Even though
anymore.
I'm a
Like,
grown person, may I have some time to spend with
can I
my
use my
wife?
phone to make a quick call because it's important?
Yeah.
No, get back to work. It's humiliating when you think about it. It's so
And then the
humiliating.
next thing is, oh, you can't wear that. I
Yeah.
don't know about you, but I have gotten that. Oh, you can't wear that. Oh, that is revealing. I'm like, what do you want me to wear? I can't hide my butt. If I have a big butt, I can't hide it. Well, it don't really matter where. It's gonna show. So I'm like, what do you want from me? You want me to
Nope.
cut myself? Do you want blood? Like, honestly. And so I reach a point where I can't work for people again.
Yeah.
Now it's something here. I definitely want to take a minute and apologize to Dave because I've made Dave hate his job so much, and I did not mean to. I really didn't. And one thing I was learning this week, I was listening to another podcast, and they were talking about how to transition from your job into this life, right? Of freedom.
Right.
And a lot of them said, hey, I was hating my job. Now, I'm taking one perspective here that kind of is helping me out in my personal journey because it's all a personal journey for us all. So this gentleman was like, hey, I was late every day. I was doing this wrong. I was showing up not on time. Well, it's the same thing as being late. But he wasn't giving his job his full, you know, uh, effort, right? So he decided to make a change in what he was doing at his job, and it translated over into how he showed up for himself in his business. And he says when he looked up, man, by the time it was time for him to exit his job, he was in love with his job, and his job was in love with him. But he had made so much money by making those personal changes, by actually serving the people that were actually paying him and using his job as his first business partner because that's how he funded his entire business until it was off the ground, up in the air and soaring high. And when he was like giving them the goodbye, it was no hard feelings, anything like that. But he came out to be a better person. Now, there was the same show, a different individual more or less had the same look like, nah, I quit my job and then bought a house. Like she worked for like a management company that managed properties. So she ended up, her goal was to make the people that made her life miserable every day serve her when she moved into that management property. So she was like, yeah, bring my car around. Oh, yeah, make sure you leave my packages at my door. Oh, and don't forget to send the cleaning people up here because I need to do this. And I'm like, dang, like, whoa, you actually like went back. So it all depends on what's mentally going to take you there. And I just want to say for Dave, I'm sorry, don't hate your job. Use it to leverage what you got going on. But hey, you know, if you're suffocating, fight
No,
to
you make
breathe.
sense. Listen, you took them blinders right off. Like, I, I, I like and I dislike what I do. I like the money I bring in. It's easy for me, but it's almost like too much. Too much of it comes in at one time. And Roger showed me HBA, passive income, set this up, and you have to work hard at it for a little bit, but once it takes off, you move on to the next thing, and from what I'm gathering, like you promote a product, you get sale for that, do another one, and keep doing that, and then all these incomes start coming in, and I'm like, man, I have more time with my family, my friends, and I don't have to answer to anybody, and I'm like, I really like this. Now I really hate my job.
But like Roger is saying, you learn the skill. Because
Hmm.
I'm a social worker. I think because of that, I do care for persons. I do want to see them be successful in whatever business that they choose to do. And so I have that love for people naturally. And I think they can actually see it and they can see that, hey, I'm just gonna tell you as it is.
Yeah.
Because it have persons that ask me if I think the HBA is good for them. And I based on what they tell me, I was like, no. Like
Yeah.
you need to focus on something else right now
Mm,
because based on what they tell me. Now that is me talking them out of buying, which means I'm not getting a sale. And I'm
mm,
pretty much fine with that because I don't want someone to purchase it and then regret it.
Hmm.
exactly.
Yeah.
So my take is if you're in a job, get the skill, learn everything, and then apply it. Build up your business because you can do this an hour a day if you have half an hour and build it up to where you want it before you leave your job. I mean,
Hmm.
if you had the funds to go ahead and leave and ups, go right ahead. But
Yeah.
if you don't, then put some effort into doing, as we call it, a side hustle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
And so, you know what? We're getting close to time here, but I definitely want Queenie to tell everybody about the program that she's offering right now, because you also have like a course that you're promoting right now, right?
What course? Sorry.
Don't you have a course that you're promoting? I think it was like you're giving away like a Chromebook.
Oh, shims. Yeah.
Now, how I'm gonna remind you? You know
I
what?
know, right?
That thumbnail better be fire. You hear me?
You need to fire me, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not gonna fire you. I said that thumbnail better be fire. Like that thumbnail better be hitting.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta remind you about your own course.
I
Come
know,
on.
right?
She's like,
No,
course?
when you
What
say
you
a
talking about?
course, it kind of like I ain't create a course yet. But so what I'm doing, right? So I've realized that a lot of people that I've spoken with, they don't have tools. A lot of
Mm,
people say you just need your phone to do affiliate marketing,
mm,
and they're not lying. You just need your
mm.
phone and Wi-Fi, right? But in order to set up your system correctly, you need to be on a laptop. I don't care what nobody say. It's
Yeah.
just really complicated trying to set up a funnel. You're trying to build a website on a phone, like,
No.
are you
Mm-mm.
Superman? Like, I don't know. So, what I choose to do is persons who thinking about joining, I have a promotion going on that if you sign up between in March, anytime in March, you're going to be entering into a system to win a Chromebook. So
Mm,
that way you can give back. I can give back, and you can actually start your system, start
mm,
organizing your system and putting it into place. So how much ever persons decide to sign up during March,
mm.
they're gonna have a chance to win a Chromebook. And so yeah,
No,
they're
that's what's
gonna
up.
have a chance to win a Chromebook. So I'm excited to share that with everyone.
Well, good. That's the one I'm talking about. So you're gonna make sure that you give me the link so we can post it here on this channel.
Yes,
So that way, everybody who comes to this channel, people who sees this show, because you need your people to watch this show, because you were dropping bombs up in here.
yes, yes.
Like you was dropping bombs. You was like, doom, 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 doom. I'm gonna hit you upside the head. You don't get yourself started. Like straight up.
Right?
I'm sorry.
You need
I'm
to get
always grabbing
started.
my camera. My bad. I'm sorry. I need to stop doing that. No, I like
There
grabbing
you go.
the camera.
So I hope this will give someone the incentive to actually, because they was already going to join, now they
Yeah.
have the opportunity. Because a lot of them say, oh, I don't have a laptop. And they're waiting. Some of them actually waiting to actually get a laptop to get started.
Mm.
And I just don't want that to be the whole back. I wish I can give everyone, but I can't.
Mm.
So yeah.
But trust me, the way you going, with enough time, you'll be able to just be like, look, I'm giving away 8 Chromebooks.
Well,
for
I'm hoping to do two, depending on how much person sign up. Because
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
okay, if there's X amount of person sign up, I can do two for
yeah.
a book.
And and if you're in that financial literacy course that they have in HBA,
Yeah.
you'll definitely learn about the whole tax thing too. So that way you can be like, yo, I need these Chromebooks, but hey,
True.
yes,
Exactly.
because well, one thing I didn't mention, I failed to mention, this is our asset series. So we do the mindset series, the tool set series, the skill set series, and the asset series. So right now, this is episode 2 of the asset series, where we're talking about generating income. Right? You were the perfect guest to have on, because I mean, honestly, you set it off, man. You set it off.
I really
And
appreciate it.
huh? No, man. Let me tell you, because you are bringing the truth to it. You giving the facts. You are literally the example for anybody who watches this and have an excuse. Like you, no excuse, no excuse, no
No,
excuse, no excuse. It's like what?
exactly.
Yeah.
What? Baby, no excuse.
Baby and she worked 3 jobs, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And you like reading and writing is a challenge. No excuse. It's like
Yeah.
my cheeks are red from all of these smacks I've been getting. Like, oh, my little ego just is like, just like, hey man, I don't feel like doing it. No excuse. So,
Yeah, I think
hey,
you need to challenge yourself because I remember, I know we on the bridge of going because I remember telling myself, what am I afraid of? I'm afraid to speak. I'm afraid of writing because I don't
mm,
want people to know that I can't spell, I can't read. I was like, you know what? F this. I'm going to be a social worker. Guess
Mm.
what? I have to write notes.
yes.
So which means I had to write notes. I had to learn to spell somewhat,
Mm,
and I want to create content. So I have to be there. I have to put out myself. I have to talk to people, and
yes.
so I just went at my fears head on. I just faced them. I just like
Amen.
I just faced it. So
Amen. Because at like you said, you at you at the bottom where you at where you feel. So what else could I do? How can I
yeah.
fail? And I said this example to Dave one time, or and Steve. I think he was here one time as well when I said it. It's like there was a captain I was hearing about. This is an old war in the past, and they sailed their ships to another land. And the captain was like, everybody, I need you to get your torches, burn these ships. They burned the ships. And after he burned the ships, he gathered his men. He's like, our ships are burnt. The only way we're getting off this island is if we win or we die. They won. Because a decision means to cut, right? When you make a choice, oh, well, which one is it? No, you have to make a decision. When you make a decision, when you decide, you cut yourself off from any other choice that's out there. And if you choose to breathe, you're gonna breathe.
Yeah.
So I want to tell everybody thank you for watching the show. I want you guys to go to the link in the description of this video, and I want you to click on that link, and that's gonna be the link over to Queeny. She's gonna give me everything. It's gonna be all links for Queeny in here. I might throw some ones at the bottom for us, but hey, Queeny right now is like, I can't say no more. This was a great show.
Yeah.
Guys, do you have any other questions before we get out of here?
I'm good.
No,
Steve?
no, I'm good.
Steve was bewildered. Usually Steve's got some comebacks. Usually Steve's got some questions. And we had to edit all his F-bombs last week. Because his headset kept breaking on, but it was funny. I need to watch that video next too, because that was hilarious. But Queenie, I want to thank you again for all of the knowledge you dropped. Me and you got more talking we need to do later on. So I'm gonna end the broadcast now, but we want to tell everybody, listen, you have no excuses. And if you do make an excuse, it's on you. But if you want to get in here, if you want to stop the rat race, if you want to breathe, like Queenie so eloquently put it, that you need to make a decision today to do something with your life. And there's so many choices. HBA is not the only one out there, but it is one of the best ones. And all I got to say is keep watching, keep tuning in, because you're going to find something that's going to fit you. And we're here to help you as well. So with that, we want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you guys next week. Queenie, don't go nowhere. I'm going to end this broadcast right now. We'll see you guys later.
All right, guys. See you.